There will be also increased value in the market. Value-added products such as packaged cheese, specialty in brands will really improve the quality and also, Mr. Speaker, the income. The factories will also, Mr. Speaker, manage to do their own brand. They will develop their own brands. Packaging allows factories, Mr. Speaker, to develop their brands and market their products more effectively. Mr. Speaker, there is also consumer convenience. Packaged tea, Mr. Speaker, offers convenience, making it easier for them to prepare and utilize their product. Mr. Speaker, there will also increase in job creation. Mr. Speaker, the value addition process requires a skilled workforce, leading to job creation within the factories, and will also increase employment to the communities. Mr. Speaker, tea is a very, very important foreign earner in this great country of ours, and caution should be taken on decisions that are made. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, we need to protect the tea industry and give leeway to direct sales, Mr. Speaker. And then, Mr. Speaker, we also will facilitate payments of the tea direct, Mr. Speaker. Value addition, as I said earlier, Mr. Speaker, is very, very critical, and the factories should be encouraged to do value addition. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I support this bill. Thank you.
Yegon, you still want to say something on this? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Also, I would like to...
Followed by Kagombe. Yeah, proceed.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity also to contribute on this very important bill on, on the tea amendment bill, Senate Bill number 1 of 2023. Mr. Speaker, I would like to say from the onset that I support this bill because there is, you see, from the recent bonuses we received, the farmers are really suffering because there are so many things which are going on which needs to be addressed. And Mr. Speaker, if you see how the bonuses or the monies received by these factories, it is inclined into a given area where you find some other areas, basically the bonuses are coming in very badly, especially from the west of Rift. I come from a constituency which is taking tea. My farmers are taking tea to Motigo Tea Factory, which they receive 12 shillings per kilo in this financial year, bonuses. Mr. Speaker, if you see, there was something which I was checking on why some other areas are getting better remuneration to their farmers and others are suffering. There is one factory which is in the west of Rift, which recently got more than 45 shillings per kilo, while the rest were coming down from 20 shillings, 13 shillings, 15 shillings from the same region. And when I inquired, when I checked, Mr. Speaker, there is one director which is sitting in the board of KTDA. And this director is coming from around that area where a factory called Mamul is situated. The farmers from that area got very good remuneration, while the rest, really, Mr. Speaker, are really suffering.
Yes, what's your point of order?
I'm supporting
the
this bill.
Honorable Kagombe, relax.
No, just a point of order to
Yes.
to make things clear. I think it will be. I know this is an emotive issue,
Yes.
but it is important to stick and to keep to the bill that has been the amendments that are being done.
Yes.
The issues that the honourable member is talking about
Yes.
of individual factories and the management agent, which is just one management agent against 5 that are licensed by T-Board of Kenya.
Yes.
And the insinuation that someone who is elected by members of a tea factory to represent them in a setup that is called KTDA does not really find itself or its way in this amendment bill. And it is also important that the member, while discussing, be very factual. This house here is a house, and this is a debate that is being taken very seriously by the people. When you insinuate that a factory got money because someone sits at the KTDA board, yet what we are just about to go finding out, and it is you, the Speaker, who told this committee yesterday to go and do findings so that we come in 3 weeks and tell you why there's a price differential between the 2 regions, then we would be putting the horse before the cart, or the cart before the horse, rather, because we have not gone out. The honorable member, you ruled that the honorable member joins the committee to go on a fact-finding mission. I beg, Mr. Speaker, that he, at this point, sticks to what we're discussing, which is the amendment bill that came from Senate. Then, at the appropriate time, to discuss the disparity and the dichotomy in payment of bonus or the second payment, then after we have gone out and found facts. Otherwise, what he's doing now is prejudicing the public and prejudicing this House and prejudicing the Speaker of the House. So, Mr. Speaker, I would ask that he withdraws and he keeps to this particular issue because, of course, as he was addressed here and you said he will have all the time to address that issue of price disparity. With a lot of respect. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The honorable member, I know he has a lot of interest because I know he's one of the farmers like myself. And it is good that we truly agitate for our farmers and everybody. I support these amendments of this, what we are going to do. And I was just bringing facts whereby somebody is sitting in the board of KTDA and why is all the factories coming from the west of Rift are getting very minimal dues, while the factory which is really coming from that, one of these directors is coming from, really got more than double the prices of what the other factories are getting. So anyway, this fact-finding mission we are going to do, and we are going to come with the report in more than 3 weeks. I would like to say the issues, those factual issues we are going to bring.
Honorable Yegon, we have, the standing order is very clear. You have to be factual and relevant.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Motion, so maintain that.
Thank you,
decorum.
Mr. Speaker. I stand guided, but I'm going to be factual and bring the facts to this parliament after 3 weeks of the Hado Committee completing the facts finding. And Mr. Speaker, there are so many things whereby we need to do, including the issues of testing tea by mouth. The direct sales are going to be very important again, Mr. Speaker, by which it's going to give the farmers a good remuneration instead of going to these auctions in Mombasa and where a lot of bureaucracy is going on. And again, the issues of selling tea in sacks instead of making value addition to this is another thing which we need to go into that direction, Mr. Speaker, to ensure that our farmers benefit across the country. There is also, Mr. Speaker, I think those are the few things, Mr. Speaker, which I wanted to bring as we just go to for this fact-finding mission. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity.
Just for the benefit of the chair, maybe either you or the Honorable Mutunga can say, although I'm not a tea farmer or a coffee farmer, I can safely say that because of the space those two cash crops occupy in our country, throughout our history, right from the colonial history to our independence history. And having been one of the very few founders of what was called COTEPA, Coffee and Tea Parliamentary Association, in 1993, if my memory serves me right, along with the Honorable Paul Mwite, the Honorable Kreitu Murungi, and the Honorable Ndwiga from Embu. Once you have powers are given, or rather the bureaucracy is removed and the factories have got to, individual factories and farmers have got to go and market their coffee wherever they want. Why the price differentials and the quality is the same? Because Mutunga, I listened to you very keenly, and he said that the price is the same. I mean, the quality is the same on both sides, but there is a serious price differentials. Where would the problem be? Yes, Mutunga, because you're the chair.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker, for that very thought-through question. Honourable Speaker, the reason why we requested for an inquiry as a committee is because this issue has been misused. It is emotive, all right. Some farmers have even uprooted their plantations. Others have negated tea production. They are leaving the tea bushes to grow into trees, which is not supposed to be the case. And quite a number are also demoralized because of the pricing regimes. But, Honourable Speaker, there are some intricacies that we believe could be the causes of this differential. Number one, the cost at the factory level. Different factories have different costs of processing. Not because of the equipment, but the cost in terms of the human resource. Some have over-established. They are over-established in terms of human resource. Some other factories have made it deliberately lean, which is painful when it comes to the community that basically owns the factory, because factories are owned by the communities that grow tea. The other issue, Honourable Speaker, is the issue of licensing many private buyers and tea hawking. Tea hawking has the connotation of encouraging downgrading the quality. Because when Kenya Tea Development Agency rejects tea because it is of poor quality, then those hawkers will basically come and buy that tea. So go and process it and sell it. But remember, Honourable Speaker, only KTDA offers farmers bonus. It is only KTDA that gives farmers bonus. All the others just buy, process, sell. So they finish the business at that point in time. The other issue that we shall be investigating very, very closely, Honourable Speaker, is the issue of other influencers in terms of the pricing, because they are there. One of them has to do with the capacity of the factory to run, the machine to run over time, and the establishment of that capacity based on the availability of tea. Most of I think all the private tea processors do not own a single tea plant. So they will rely on tea that they can hawk, they can get from anywhere. And Honourable Speaker, in this House, we have some of those owners of those factories in this particular House. So we were discussing this issue so that it can help Kenyans, not necessarily the investors in the sector, post-production investors. We want the producers to benefit. Now, the problem of having very many factories licensed to buy and sell tea, buy, process, and sell, is that there is a great competition. When this competition, but initially, during the establishment of the Kenya Tea Development Agency, and may I pause to say this, Honourable Speaker, Kenya Tea Development Agency is quoted globally as the most effective smallholder tea management agency, all over. And this is purely by people who do not even know Kenya, but they know KTDA. They know it's smallholder, it has collection centers, it has a transport system, it has factories, it has, the processing units, and it has these processing units are owned by farmers through the elected director and managed by the elected directors. Now, the issue here is the factories are set based on the factories are set at the initial stage of buying the equipment, and they look at how much tea are we going to process. Now, they set the machine, they buy the machine that is commensurate to the tea to be processed. They hire the manpower commensurate to the amount of tea to be processed. Then somewhere along the way, we introduce new private processors who were not in the equation. So what happens is that this processor stays idle for a certain period of time. It is costless to the factory. They are paying the personnel, the operation, the fixed costs are running. Then there is an issue there. The factory must pay those costs and then compete with the others. Again, when farmers have an alternative, sometimes they sell a bit here and sell a bit there. KTDA establishment may not lay off staff because they don't know whether the tea will be available or not. There is no possibility of telling whether the farmers will sell out there or not. We need to fix that bit as well. So there's a lot that we are going to find out. And that is the time the Honorable Member who has just been speaking will come to this house and tell us so-and-so is the one who is making this and give us the facts. But you shall have the facts.
But you've made it a lot more clearer. It's the liberalization